Today we're talking about the top 3 lakes in Loveland, Colorado. I'm Tavri Gipson with Porchlight Real Estate, and remember, if you're looking to make a move in Colorado, don't forget to give me a call. Starting at Lake Loveland, this is known as the Gem of Loveland. It's 2 miles from downtown Loveland. Homes around here, depending on when you're watching this video, are priced around $900,000 to $1 million, typically around the 3 or 4 bedroom range, and were built in the 70s through the 90s. Now, in order to have recreational rights at this lake, you have to be able to be a part of the homeowners association. Dues are around $150 annually, which, if you know private lake rights in Colorado, that is very cheap dues. That's how you'll be able to boat, kayak, paddleboard, swim, jet ski, do any of those fun things. There is, however, a public beach on the north side of the lake. That's where you'll be able to swim and enjoy the waterfront of Lake Loveland, because it is private other than that. There's also an amphitheater where they host concerts several times throughout the year, and during 4th of July, they have a fireworks show as well. There's Benson Sculpture Park, which hosts over 100 sculptures. Loveland is known for its art culture, so this park is definitely part of that gem history of Lake Loveland, and so that's where they host all these art events throughout the year. That's where they really dive into that art culture, is starting in Benson Park. There's also tennis courts, basketball courts, a playground, there's picnic tables, there's horseshoe courts. So much fun to be had over here in Benson Sculpture Park. Now, the lake itself is 475 acres and about 40 feet deep. About most of the waterfront homes, I believe there's about 100 of those waterfront properties, and so tons of opportunity here, but you do need to be a part of the homeowners association to be a part of the lake. Now, give me a call if you have any questions. Let's go check out the next lake. Okay, I'm here at Horseshoe Lake, which is right next to Boyd Lake, which is where we'll go next. But here at Horseshoe, we're 4 miles from downtown Loveland. It's 675 acres, and it's completely private. So in order to touch this lake for swimming, boating, fishing, kayaking, paddleboarding, anything, you need to be a part of the homeowners association. It's a beautiful private lake. You can have your own private dock, you can swim, you can really enjoy this lake. It's a fantastic lake to enjoy during the summer, but it is completely private. It's quite large though, 675 acres compared to the last one is definitely a larger lake, so it's definitely worth checking out if you like to live on a lake. Let's go check out the next lake. Okay, so now I'm here at Boyd Lake, and Boyd Lake is right next to Horseshoe. It's on the east side of Horseshoe Lake, and it is the largest lake. It's 1,700 acres. It is partially private and then partially public. It is 3 miles to downtown Loveland, 5 miles to I-25, and right next to the Loveland Airport. So actually, as I'm standing here, I'm constantly hearing airplanes flying over. Now, like I said, this lake is partially public, and that is the state park. So you do have to pay to enter, but once you do enter, you can use watercraft, you can paddleboard, you can kayak, you can swim, you can fish, anything like that. It is a state park, and at the state park, they also have about 148 campsites that do include electric hookups. So if you love camping, this is one of the best places in Colorado, in my opinion, to be at a lake, waterside, being allowed to touch the lake and camping at the same time. So definitely worth checking out. Now, the private side is just little unique neighborhoods, mostly on the north and the east side of the lake. Now, those neighborhoods, waterfront properties, I would say no less than $1 million to get one of those. Again, depending on when you watch this video. And then off lake, but still in those private neighborhoods that have lake rights, $700,000 to $900,000, or again up to over $1 million, depending on the property. Bigger lots, tons of unique home choices over here. You can pretty much find whatever you need, depending on what that looks like for you, but tons of opportunity to be a part of this really beautiful lake community. So something I highly recommend. Good connectivity to downtown Denver, even down to Fort Collins, Wyoming border. Like I said, you can either just come visit the lake, camp, or live here in the actual community. So definitely worth checking out. Now, again, I am a lake specialist in Colorado. So if you want to live near a lake or on a lake in Colorado, I am definitely your girl. I grew up on a lake myself. I adore living on a lake, and it's all about affordability, right? So find what works for you If you need to know what lake that is for you, give me a call. I'm Tavri Gipson with Porchlight Real Estate, and please give my page a subscribe button and give me a call if you're looking to buy or sell. Thanks.